Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here on June 26th. Let's jump right into these charts and see what happened across the markets today. We did see cattle prices continue to consolidate. Both feeders and fats hanging steady right around some major support levels, which is a good sign for the dip buyers and bulls out there. We can see here on our August live cattle, we did get a brief probe down below the current week's low at 208.10. However, the bulls showing a nice snapback recovery, showing they're really looking to defend this 50-day moving average. Good healthy sign and a pullback here. As we can see, we did get that probe down below 208 off that opening range, price driving down but immediately snapping back, showing the bulls are looking to defend this level. We did see price pull right down into this prior value area and just touching this point of control right here at around 207.85. This spot here is where we've seen this market rally up to this most recent all-time high, showing a nice point of control here. And during this last 3 weeks, we've seen this nice structured pullback come right back to it and find support right on top of it. And a nice liquidity grab down here to 208. And right now we're seeing a lot of pressure and a lot of volume get built up right around this 209 level. Building a lot of pressure up here against this top end of this downtrend channel line. This is a good sign for the bulls with this nice recovery here today. If the bulls are able to get some bids above 210, which is the current today's high, we could see this market start to roll higher, pushing up towards 212, which is the current week's high. Once we're able to get bids above 212, we should see that confirmation follow through to get the ball rolling in this next leg higher. We have seen about 13 days of downside here in a row since this recent all-time high, so price is getting a little beat down and a little oversold, and we are finding good support here at all the right places. So this is a good sign here for the bulls as they look to build up the pressure here and look for this next break up to all-time highs once again. As we go into tomorrow's trading, the bulls will want to finish on a high note here and push this market back towards the current week's highs. If they're able to do that, we should see a nice starting point for a good up move as we head into next week. As always, just be cautious of any breakdowns or closes below this 50-day moving average, but here at the moment it looks like we're seeing good support still, and as we've consolidated all week long, we should see the bulls look to pick this thing up and get to marching back higher here in the near term. Over to the feeder market now. Similar story over here. Price just tightening up and consolidating right around the prior day's range. We didn't make new weekly lows, but we did probe the prior day's low. But just another day of consolidation and price tightening up here in about a little over $2 range, right around 302 to 304. We are seeing good support here, and price continuing to tighten up, building up the pressure here right above the $3 mark. If we're able to see some of these prior day highs getting taken out, like here today at 304, and get back above this bull pivot 304.35 and the current week's high at 305.15, we've kind of got levels all stacked here, but price is just kind of coming to a point. Once we're able to get some bids above that, we should see some of the shorts in this short-term market start to fold, and we could see this market start to roll back higher towards these all-time highs. Big picture uptrend still remains intact, still looking good. Lots of good support here at all the right places. Be looking for this cattle market to turn around, start rallying back towards those all-time highs. Jumping over to the corn market now. Tonight's going to be the last night we'll be covering this July contract as we have rolled over into December, and we will be focusing primarily on that as we go into next week. But for now, this is the last night on July. Price consolidating, hanging right inside the prior day's range. New contract lows trading here at 408 as this downtrend has just kept on rolling in this July corn contract. If we look over on the December market here, we have seen this break down below 434 this week. Price driving nearly 30 cents lower off this prior week's high and the 50-day moving average. Nice breakdown confirming this downtrend in this more rangy December contract. We should expect to see the bears continue to drive this market lower. We did see a nice consolidation day, price balancing out here at some overextended, oversold levels. We could see a little bit of a relief rally if we do get bids above today's high at 426. If we get bids above that, we could see just a little bit of a relief rally. Could see price push back up here into the 430s, mid 430s. But this 434 level is going to be a tough spot to break. We do think any rallies that we see from here will be sold into, and we will see corn prices continue to get cheaper as we go deeper into the summer. Over into the crude oil market now. Prices hanging steady, trading in another tight range today. A little less than a $2 range here today as price just snapped right back down snapped right back down to the mid 60s and hanging steady right around this comfortable point at 65. This whole recent run up to nearly $80 and snap back following the whole escalation over in Iran is just a thing of the past here as prices continuing to tighten up and balance out here. We have changed this market bias to neutral, as we do expect following this non-event that was the situation in Iran to give back all of its recent gains and continue to consolidate. We don't expect more out of this crude oil market at the moment. We are seeing crude getting comfortable here in this 65 to 70 range recently, so expect to see prices continue to balance out here. Not a whole lot of volatility to be expected after digesting this recent snap rally and snapback, but we could see price just kind of chop here right around these major moving averages after digesting this recent move and looking for the next catalyst in the crude oil market. Otherwise, we should see prices just hanging steady here. Now over to the equity markets. Each of our indexes making nice gains today, with the S&P futures hitting new all-time highs. The SPX index was less than $1 from all-time high today, but here in the aftermarket in the overnight session, we are seeing prices push up into those all-time highs. So with all-time highs, more all-time highs are expected to come. This market just continues to remain strong. We are seeing this market pushing up into a little bit of overextended, overbought territory, but it's rolling, and we just have a nice low volatility grind higher here, which is typical in a nice healthy uptrend. We should see equity markets keep pushing into all-time highs as we have a very robust and strong market here. NASDAQ has made new all-time highs for a couple days now, and as the tech sector continues to lead, we are seeing the Dow breaking out above this 43,000 level, which is a good sign, pushing up to new multi-month highs. We are still a little bit off of these all-time highs back here at 45,000, but we are headed that direction, and we should see all these indexes keep pushing up into all-time highs and pull the Dow up there to find new ones as well. All is good in the stock market. We should see these indexes keep grinding. Look for continued upside in the equity space. That's all we got for today. Everyone have a good evening.